Chapter 15, the Psalm. By the time they returned to the Ogre's Fall Tavern, Darrell had come to a dark judgment from all that Fiona had revealed before that night was spent. It was likely enough that another assault would be made, and when at last they were seated together about the round table, Darrell looked upon them gravely and said,
"Yes, do you fear that before this night there will be yet another attack?"
"Yes," said Kira. Her voice was firm. Zala bowed her head a little. "I agree. Kira speaks truly. This night we should stand against what evil comes."
"You think it will come again by the lake?"
asked Darrell. "So it has ever been," Kira answered. "All the attacks have come there, even after the guard was strengthened. I have seen the marks on the shore for myself, and always they lead toward the water, as though the guards had been borne down into the depths." Darrell was troubled and wondered aloud.
How could this be?
When the Enchantress spoke, her voice was low, as one remembering some ancient fear. "We know from Fiona's tale that some hidden sorcery is at work. When we went to the place where the guard was taken, I felt within me the stirring of a power old and fell. Dark it was, and it withstood my thoughts when I sought to follow it to its source. It was as a dream half remembered, fleeing from the mind even while one reaches after it." Zala then said, "How then shall we hope to ensnare this evil when so little is known of its crafts and strength?" So they fell to the devising of a plan, and there they built upon Kira's counsel that they should lie in wait for whatever might come.
"Are we agreed,"
said Darrell,
"that the creatures come out at the lake?"
"That seems most likely," said Kira. "All that we have found points to it."
"Do you have a net?"
Darrell asked. Kira answered, "After our battle with the Ponegright, I went to Grendelin, the master of net weaver, and had him fashion me a net of uncommon making. He boasted that it was stout enough to hold even a leviathan."
"And who is this Grandin?"
asked Zala. "He makes nets for the fishing fleet," said Kira. "His work is prized above all others, for his meshes neither rend nor fray." Zala turned her keen gaze upon her. "How heavy is it? Could you and I lift it and cast it upon the creature? And what if there are many?" "The net is light in the hand, yet strong beyond seemingly," Kira replied. "You alone could bear it in flight. Together we might spread it over at least a beast." "But if we take it," said Zala, what then shall we do, not knowing the full measure of its power?" At that the Enchantress suddenly strengthened, and a strange light came into her eyes. "Aye," she cried, "now at last I know it. I have remembered the power by which the creature works. Under the full moon its strength is greatest. I must go and fetch a scroll. Before the moon stands high overhead it will not strike, for only then may it be drawn down the moonlight and fill itself with might. I must depart at once, but I shall meet you again by the lake ere that hour is come."